My beloved child, listen closely to my voice. I speak not in thunder, nor in the noise of the world, but in the stillness of your heart. Be still now, for I am here. You have waited long, prayed long, and wondered if I still walk beside you. Yes, my child, I am near, closer than the breath you draw, closer than the beat of your heart. Tonight, I call to you not to frighten you, but to awaken you, for there is something sacred I want to give you, something eternal that this world cannot take away. You have grown weary, haven't you? You have carried burdens that no one else can see. You smile for others, but within you lies a quiet ache. You have prayed and sometimes wondered if I still listen. I do, my child. Every whisper that left your lips has reached me. Every tear you thought no one noticed, I caught them. Every night you lay awake wondering why life feels so heavy, I was beside you. You never walked alone, not for a single moment. I know your struggles, your disappointments, your hidden fears. I have seen the times when you felt forgotten, when you looked at the sky and said, "Lord, where are you?" I was there, standing right beside you, holding your heart even when you didn't feel my hand. I saw you when you gave without being thanked, when you forgave without being understood, when you prayed for those who hurt you. My eyes have never left you. Tonight, I want you to understand something very important. I am coming, not in the way the world imagines, not in a storm or in fire, but in the quiet hour of the heart. I come at the hour when most sleep, at the moment when the world is silent, because that is when the soul listens best. At 3 o'clock in the morning, when shadows are thick and the night feels long, I come to awaken souls, to remind them that I am real, that I am love, that I have never stopped watching over them. Do not be afraid when I say, be ready. For readiness does not mean fear, it means love. It means living with your heart open to me, trusting me more than you trust your worries. It means preparing not by running from life, but by embracing it with faith. Be ready, not because something dreadful is coming, but because something holy is drawing near. I have seen how this world has changed. So many hearts have grown cold, so many minds distracted. People rush, but few pray. They talk, but rarely listen. They seek comfort in things that vanish, while the eternal treasures lie untouched. My child, do not be among the sleeping souls. Wake up, open your eyes to what truly matters. There is a light within you, a spark of my own spirit, that this world tries to smother with noise, fear, and confusion. But that light is still alive. Let it shine again. You see, when I come at 3:00 a.m., it is not to take something from you. It is to give. I come to give peace to the restless, courage to the weary, forgiveness to the broken, and love to those who have forgotten how to feel it. I come to remind my children that the night will not last forever, that the dawn is near. Many of my children will feel a stirring in their hearts tonight, a whisper in the stillness saying, "It is time." That whisper is me. You may not see me with your eyes, but you will know my presence. You will feel it in the quiet warmth that fills your chest, in the sudden peace that settles your mind, in the way your tears will fall without sadness, because your soul will remember me. It will remember that it came from me, that it belongs to me, and that one day it will return to me. My beloved child, I do not speak these words to frighten you. I speak them because I love you. For too long, you have carried pain alone. For too long, you have tried to fix everything by your own strength. But I am your strength. When you are weak, I am not disappointed. I am near. When you fall, I do not turn away. I reach down to lift you. When you sin, I do not cast you off. I call you home. You have not gone too far for my mercy to find you. My arms are still open. My heart is still waiting. Look around, my child. The world shouts of chaos and fear. Many have forgotten kindness. Many chase shadows. But you, yes, you, are called to something greater. You are called to light, to faith, to love. Do not let the darkness convince you that you are small or forgotten. I created you with purpose. I shaped you in love. You are my reflection on this earth, and through you, others may find their way back to me. Be ready, then, not by trembling, but by trusting. Prepare your heart as one prepares a home for a dear friend. Sweep away bitterness, wash away resentment, and open your heart with joy. I do not ask for perfection, only for openness. Tonight, before you sleep, speak to me, not with fancy words, but with honesty. Tell me what you fear, what you desire, what you cannot understand, and then be silent for a moment. Let me speak to your heart. There are things I will reveal to you in the quiet of the night, things that no preacher, no book, no other voice can teach you. I will show you how much you are loved, how much I have protected you from things you never saw. You will come to understand why certain prayers seemed unanswered, why certain doors closed, and why some paths led you through tears. You will see that I was guiding you, shaping you, preparing you. Every pain had purpose, every waiting had meaning. The world tells you that time is slipping away, that you are getting old, that it's too late to change. But I tell you, my child, it is never too late. As long as you breathe, there is grace. As long as your heart beats, I am working. Do not believe the lie that your best days are behind you. The most beautiful moments are not in what you lost, but in what I am about to do within you. So, when I say, be ready for 3:00 a.m. tonight, do not imagine thunder or judgment. Imagine instead a knock on the door of your heart. Will you open? Will you let me in? Will you sit with me for a while, even in silence, and let my peace fill the empty places within you? That is what I desire most, that you and I be one again, without fear, without distance. I am not coming to scare you, but to awaken you. I am not coming to punish, but to heal. I am not coming to end your story, but to begin a new chapter filled with my light. You have prayed for change. You have asked for signs. You have waited for answers. Tonight, I am answering. I am coming to remind you, you are mine, you are loved, you are not alone. So be still, my child. Be ready, not with fear, but with faith. Be ready to receive what I have prepared for you. And when the night deepens and the clock nears 3, remember, I am closer than ever. You will not see me in lightning or wind, but in the quiet peace that rests upon your heart. That peace will be my gift to you, the proof that I have come and that I am with you always. As the night deepens and the world grows still, I want you to understand what it truly means to be ready, not in fear, but in love. Readiness is not about predicting an hour or counting the moments until I appear. It is about living every heartbeat as though I am already here with you, because I am. You see, the soul that walks in awareness of my presence is never unprepared. The one who keeps love in their heart is always awake, even when the world sleeps. And tonight, I wish to take you deeper into that awareness, deeper into the mystery of my love that has followed you through every season of your life. Do you remember the days when you were young and full of dreams? When the world seemed wide and everything felt possible, I was there then, smiling as you took your first steps in faith, guiding your heart when you did not yet know how to pray. I watched as you learned what it means to love, to forgive, to hope, and to fall. Each joy, each sorrow, every victory and every tear, they were all threads in the story of your soul. I wove them together into something beautiful, even when you thought your life was falling apart. What you saw as brokenness, I was using to make you whole. Many of my children, especially those who have walked long on this earth, begin to wonder why life seems to fade, why strength weakens, why loved ones go, why memories linger like gentle ghosts in the heart. My child, none of these are signs of loss. They are signs of return. The soul that has walked far begins to remember its home. The longer you live, the more your heart begins to hear my call again, calling you back to where love never ends. That is why the world grows quieter as you grow older. It is not emptiness. It is me drawing near. You may sometimes think your prayers are small now, that your work is done, that there is little left to give. But listen to me. Every sigh of your heart still moves heaven. Every whispered thank you, every act of kindness, every tear shed for others, these are treasures stored in eternity. Your days are not less, they are more sacred than ever, because you now understand what truly matters. You see, youth runs after what shines. Wisdom seeks what endures. You, my child, have come far enough to know the difference. Do not be ashamed of your weakness. The world praises strength and appearance, but I look at the heart. I do not count the wrinkles on your face, but the love etched upon your soul. Each wrinkle tells a story of laughter, of pain, of perseverance. Each heartbeat echoes a prayer once spoken in secret. I have heard them all. You are precious beyond measure, not for what you can do, but for who you have become, a living testimony of grace. You often wonder why I allow you to go through hardships, why some prayers seem unanswered, why peace sometimes feels distant. My child, you must understand this. My silence is never absence. When I am quiet, I am listening. When you feel nothing, I am working in ways you cannot see. When life seems still, it is not the end. It is the soil resting before new life breaks forth. I have hidden blessings for you in the waiting, treasures buried beneath the trials. One day, you will see how each moment of pain was shaping your soul into something radiant, something eternal. Look back, my child, and you will notice that every time you thought you were lost, I found you. Every time you felt weak, I carried you. Every time you thought it was over, I began again. You are still here because my grace never let go. That breath you take right now is proof that my mercy still flows. So, do not fear the days ahead, and do not dwell too long on what is behind. The past has been redeemed, and the future is held in my hand. I know the world has changed around you. Many things that once seemed sacred now seem forgotten. People speak loudly of progress, but quietly of prayer. Hearts chase noise and distraction, and love is often traded for convenience. But do not let this trouble you, for I am still at work in quiet places. There are still hearts that listen, still souls that seek me, still lights that shine in the darkness, and you, my child, are one of them. You see, it is not your age, nor your achievements, that make you valuable to me. It is your heart, your willingness to love, to forgive, to believe, even when life has not been easy. You may think your influence is small now, but the prayers of the faithful change the world. When you pray for peace, I send angels to guard nations. When you whisper my name in love, I soften hearts across miles. You may not see the ripples, but heaven does. There are moments, I know, when loneliness creeps in like a shadow. You miss voices that once filled your home, laughter that used to echo in the halls. You wonder if anyone truly sees you anymore. My beloved, I see you, every day, every moment. I walk beside you when you wake and when you rest. When you feel forgotten by the world, remember that you are remembered by eternity. My angels surround you even now. You are not invisible in heaven's eyes, and when you think your days are quiet and ordinary, know this: in those quiet days, your soul grows brightest. You do not need to be busy to be holy. You need only to be open. A single moment of love, offered to me with sincerity, is more powerful than 1,000 grand deeds done without heart. When you smile at a stranger, when you forgive instead of resent, when you pray instead of complain, you are building my kingdom in ways unseen. This is the reflection I want you to carry tonight. Your life still matters deeply to me. Every breath, every heartbeat, every small act of faith. Nothing you do in love is ever wasted. When you wake, speak to me. When you eat, thank me. When you rest, rest in me. These simple moments are the threads of holiness. The saints were not born from miracles. They were shaped by small daily yeses. So too are you being shaped, even now, in the silence of your days. And, my child, do not forget. There is beauty in endings, just as there is in beginnings. The sunset is as holy as the sunrise, because both belong to me. Do not fear growing older, for it means you are coming closer to home. The aches in your body, the slowing of your steps, these are not signs of decay, but of transformation. The shell weakens, but the soul strengthens. The candle burns low, but the light grows brighter. Soon you will see me face to face, and every sorrow will dissolve in the radiance of my love. Until then, keep your lamp lit, keep faith alive, keep hope near. Each night that passes is one step closer to the eternal morning where time will be no more. And when I come, whether at 3:00 a.m. or at the quiet moment of your heart's final breath, you will not be surprised, for you will have already been living in my presence. Now rest, my child. Let these words sink into you like gentle rain. Reflect on all the times I have saved you, even when you didn't know you needed saving. Reflect on the times I answered prayers in ways you didn't expect. Reflect on the love that has carried you through every valley and every storm. That love is me. That love will never fade. Be ready, then, not with fear, but with peace. For I am not a stranger knocking on your door. I am the one who has always been within your home, waiting for you to notice that I never left. Listen now, as I speak to your heart with words of comfort and hope. You have heard my call to readiness. You have reflected deeply upon your life and your faith, and now I wish to fill you with encouragement. For though the world may seem dark and uncertain, you must know this: I have not abandoned you. I am still the same God who walked with you when you were young, who stood beside you when you felt alone, who lifted you up when you thought you would fall. I have never left you, not for one heartbeat, and I never will. The days may seem long, and the nights may feel heavy, but even now I am working in ways you cannot see. Every quiet morning you rise in faith is a victory of light over darkness. Every time you choose kindness over bitterness, heaven rejoices. Every moment you forgive when it hurts to forgive, my grace shines through you like the dawn. You are doing more good than you realize, my child. The smallest act of love in this world echoes throughout eternity. When I look upon you, I do not see failure, I see faith. I do not see mistakes, I see courage. I do not see weakness, I see the heart of one who still believes despite the storms. You have walked through seasons of loss and loneliness, yet here you are still standing, still praying, still hoping. That is strength, that is faith, and I tell you now, that kind of faith moves mountains, even when you do not feel strong at all. There is no tear you have shed that has been wasted. There is no prayer that has vanished into the air. Everything you have spoken to me in trust, I have gathered like precious jewels. I have stored them close to my heart. In time, you will see the fruit of those prayers, perhaps not in the way you imagined, but always in the way that brings forth the most love and the most light. Do you remember those times you felt a sudden peace in the middle of your sorrow? That was me. When you felt strength rise in you, when you thought you had none left, that was me. When you suddenly found words to comfort another, even while your own heart ached, that too was me. I have always been within you, guiding your thoughts, steadying your steps, whispering courage into your soul. My child, I know that this life can feel overwhelming. The world speaks loudly of fear, of uncertainty, of decline. But listen to me. Nothing can destroy what I have built in you. You are not at the mercy of the times. The times are at the mercy of my will. Nations may tremble, storms may rise, but my love for you remains constant. You are anchored not in the shifting tides of this world, but in the eternal rock of my heart. Lift your eyes, my beloved. Do not dwell only on what you have lost. Look instead at what remains. You still have breath. You still have love to give, and you still have purpose. Each morning that you wake is a sign that I am not finished with you yet. There are still souls to bless through your words, still hearts to touch through your example, still light to shine through your life. You may think your role is small, but in my plan, nothing small stays small. Do not let fear steal your peace. Fear is a thief that whispers lies that you are too old, too late, too tired, too weak. None of that is true. You are never too old to be loved, never too late to begin again, never too tired to pray, never too weak to shine, for your strength comes not from your body, but from my Spirit within you. The same Spirit that raised my Son from the tomb dwells within you even now. When you feel discouraged, come to me. Speak to me as you would speak to a friend. You do not need to find perfect words. You only need to open your heart. Say to me, Lord, I am tired, and I will give you rest. Say, Lord, I am afraid, and I will hold you in peace. Say, Lord, I cannot go on, and I will carry you. You are not a burden to me. You are my joy, my delight, my beloved child. I take no pleasure in your pain. I find joy in your trust. Remember this. The enemy of your soul wants you to believe that you are alone and forgotten. But he lies. You are never alone, and you are never forgotten. My angels surround you even now, though you cannot see them. When you walk through the valley, they walk with you. When you sleep, they stand guard over you. When you pray, they lift your words before my throne. Heaven itself is closer to you than you think. Take comfort also in this truth. Your faith, even if it feels small, is powerful beyond measure. You may think, I do not pray as I used to. I cannot do what I once could. But even the smallest prayer, said with love, shakes the heavens. A simple thank you, Lord, said from a sincere heart, reaches farther than you know. Every breath that acknowledges me, every sigh that turns toward me, is a song of faith in my ears. You do not have to prove your worth to me. You do not have to earn my love. You already have it, completely and forever. My love for you is not based on how much you do, but on who you are, my creation, my reflection, my child. You were loved before you took your first breath, and you will be loved long after your final one. Nothing can separate you from that love, not time, not distance, not even death. And I want you to know this, too. The things you do out of love will live on. The prayers you have prayed will continue to bear fruit long after you have left this world. The kindness you have shown, the forgiveness you have given, the lessons you have passed on, these are seeds planted in eternity. They will bloom in hearts you may never meet, in lives you will never see. Your love has already changed the world more than you know. So walk in peace, my child. Walk gently, knowing you are guided. When you feel lost, remember that I am the way. When you feel uncertain, remember that I am the truth. When you feel weary, remember that I am the life. You have nothing to fear, for the one who holds the stars also holds you. There will be days when you wake up with worry on your mind. When that happens, do not let fear speak the first word. Let faith speak first. Say, God is with me today. Let those words be your morning light. Say them even when you don't feel them, for the heart often catches up to what the soul already knows. You are never walking through this world alone. I walk beside you. I walk before you, and I walk within you. Be encouraged, my child. You have come so far, and you are not finished yet. The light that burns in you is still bright, even if you think it flickers. Keep your eyes on me, keep your heart open, keep your spirit gentle, for I am doing something beautiful within you even now, something eternal, something that no darkness can undo. When the clock strikes 3 tonight, and you feel a stirring in your heart, know that I am near. Know that every prayer you have spoken, every act of faith, every moment of love, has drawn me closer. I am coming to remind you again not of fear, but of promise. I am coming to breathe new life into tired hearts, to renew hope where it has faded, and to pour peace where it has been lost. Hold on, my beloved, the night is almost over. The dawn of joy is near. Be encouraged, for I am with you, and I always will be. Now that your heart is comforted and your soul has been lifted in hope, listen closely once more. For I must speak to you as a loving father who both comforts and corrects, who embraces but also awakens. There are things I must tell you, truths that this world has forgotten, warnings that come not from anger but from love. I do not speak to frighten you, but to protect you. I warn because I care. I call you to attention because I do not want you to be lost in the noise and confusion of this passing world. The hour is late, my child. The world spins fast, and many have grown weary of truth. What was once considered holy is now mocked. What was once sin is now celebrated. So many hearts wander in darkness, searching for peace in places where peace does not live. My laws are not chains, they are shelter. My commandments are not burdens, they are light for your path. Yet many turn away from me, thinking freedom lies in forgetting me. But freedom without truth becomes slavery to sorrow. You, my beloved, must remain awake. The enemy of your soul is subtle. He does not always appear as evil. Sometimes he comes disguised as comfort, as distraction, as convenience. He whispers, "It's okay to forget prayer tonight." Or "You've done enough, you don't need to forgive again." Or "You can live for yourself, you deserve it." These are soft lies, but deadly ones. For when love grows cold, the heart hardens, and when the heart hardens, my voice becomes faint. Guard your heart, my child. Keep your love tender, your spirit watchful, your eyes fixed on what is eternal. I call you to live simply again, to return to what matters. The world tries to fill your life with noise and endless want, but I want to fill your soul with peace. You do not need more possessions. You need more presence, my presence. You do not need more opinions. You need more prayer. You do not need more entertainment. You need more silence where I can speak to you. The enemy wants you busy so you cannot notice me standing at your door. Slow down, rest, listen. I am there, waiting for you to turn your heart toward me again. Be careful of what you allow into your heart and home. So much of what the world calls harmlessly slowly poisons the soul. Words spoken in anger, images that darken the mind, conversations that spread bitterness. All of these are thorns that choke my word. Protect your spirit. Be gentle with your eyes, your ears, and your tongue. Choose what brings peace, what nourishes love, what honors truth. You are my temple, and your heart is my dwelling place. Keep it pure, not by fear, but by devotion. Do not be deceived by the glitter of this world. The things that promise you happiness without me will leave you empty. Money cannot buy peace. Fame cannot give you worth. Comfort cannot fill the void of the soul. Only I can do that. When you see people chasing after temporary joys, pray for them, love them, but do not follow them down that path. The wide road may seem easy, but it leads to darkness. Walk the narrow way, the way of love, humility, and forgiveness. It may seem small and quiet, but it leads to life. My beloved, I must tell you this because the time is precious. Many live as though they will never stand before me. They chase after the world and forget eternity. But I tell you the truth, each life, no matter how long or short, will one day stand in the light of my presence, and in that light only love will remain. Pure love, humble love, selfless love. Be ready for that moment, not with fear, but with joy. Live every day as though you will meet me that night, and you will never be unprepared. Be cautious, too, of bitterness. Bitterness is a quiet thief that drains joy from the heart. Do not carry grudges. Do not let anger sleep within you. Forgive even when you are not asked to. Forgive not because others deserve it, but because your heart deserves peace. When you hold resentment, you chain yourself to pain. When you release it, you let me heal you. I have forgiven you countless times, my child. Should you not also forgive those who have hurt you? Do not delay forgiveness, for tomorrow is never promised. Let love win today. I also want to warn you about fear. Fear is one of the enemy's greatest weapons. He will whisper that the world is doomed, that you are powerless, that I am distant. Do not listen. Fear does not come from me. I am peace, I am truth, I am steadfast love. Fear looks at the storm, faith looks at me. Even when the world trembles, I remain unshaken. My child, do not let the headlines of men drown out the promises of your God. The world may grow darker, but my light shines brighter in those who trust me. The time is coming when your faith will be tested more deeply than before. Many will doubt, many will fall away, many will grow tired of waiting for me, but you remain firm. Keep your faith simple and pure. You do not need to understand everything. You only need to trust me. Remember my Son, who walked the road of suffering with love, who carried the cross with patience, who rose again in glory. The same Spirit that raised him is alive in you. When the world wavers, you will stand, not by your strength, but by mine. You may think your light is small, but do you know what a single candle can do in darkness? It can guide a soul home. Be that candle, my child. Do not hide your light because you think it's not enough. Speak kindly when others are cruel. Pray when others mock prayer. Love when others hate. Your light will draw hearts back to me. The world needs witnesses, not preachers with loud voices, but hearts that shine quietly with faith. Do not grow weary in doing good. Even if no one thanks you, even if no one sees your sacrifices, I see them all. I see when you pray for others in secret. I see when you give what little you have. I see when you comfort someone who is hurting, even when you are hurting too. You are storing treasures where moth and rust cannot destroy. When the world passes away, these treasures will shine forever. Now listen carefully, my beloved, when I say, be ready for 3:00 a.m. I am not speaking only of one night. I am calling your heart to wakefulness every day, for every day I knock, every day I come. I come in the face of the hungry, in the cry of the lonely, in the quiet voice of conscience. Will you recognize me when I come? Will you answer when I call? Many wait for me in miracles, but miss me in the ordinary. I am in both. I am in all. My warning then is simple. Do not fall asleep in comfort. The world lulls my children into forgetfulness, telling them that faith is old-fashioned, that holiness is too hard, that love is naive. But faith is the heartbeat of eternity, holiness is the fragrance of heaven, and love is the very essence of who I am. Do not trade them for anything. Hold fast to prayer, hold fast to the word, hold fast to hope, even when it seems small. The hour may be late, but grace is still at work. My guidance for you is this: love more deeply, pray more sincerely, forgive more freely, and trust more fully. Be gentle with others, for everyone you meet is carrying a hidden burden. Be patient with yourself, for I am patient with you. Be humble, for humility opens the door of heaven. Seek me not only in churches or holy places, but in every moment. I dwell not only in temples made of stone, but in hearts made of love, and when you fail, as all do not hide from me, come quickly. I am not here to condemn you, I am here to heal you. My mercy is greater than your worst sin. Do not let shame build walls between us. Let repentance build a bridge instead. When you fall, say simply, Lord, I am sorry, and I will lift you up again. I delight more in your return than in your perfection. My beloved child, heed my words. The world may offer you many voices, but only one leads to life. Follow me. Keep your heart pure, your conscience tender, your hands open in service, and your lips gentle with truth. I am with you until the end of the age. The night may seem long, but dawn is near. And as the clock moves closer to 3, know that every heartbeat brings you nearer to my peace. The warnings I give are not to burden you, but to prepare you for joy, to wake you so that when I come, you will run to me, not in fear, but in love. Be watchful, my child, be wise, be loving. The world changes, but I remain the same. My beloved child, the time has come to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. For everything I have spoken to you, every whisper of warning, every drop of mercy, every word of love has been for one reason, that you may be ready when I come. You see, my coming is not only the sound of trumpets or the shaking of the heavens. My coming begins when your heart opens to me, when your soul says, Yes, Lord, I am ready. Do not wait for signs in the sky before you awaken. The greatest sign is already inside you, the stirring of my spirit, calling you to rise, to repent, to return, to rest in me. My child, you have walked many years. You have carried burdens. You have seen joys, and you have known tears. And I have been with you through them all. Do not let the weight of the past make you doubt the hope of the future. What is coming is not to destroy you, but to renew you. When I said, "Be ready for 3:00 a.m., I did not speak only of an hour on the clock. I spoke of a moment of awakening, that still hour when the world is silent, when the noise fades, and only the truth remains. That is when I come in the silence, in the stillness, when no one expects, but everyone needs me most. My beloved, be at peace, for those who love me have nothing to fear. The shaking of the world will not harm the soul anchored in my heart. You have felt me in your prayers, in the quiet mornings, in the sigh before you sleep. Those moments were not small, they were my visits. Every time you forgave when it was hard, every time you prayed for another, every time you chose light over darkness I came. And I tell you this truth, when I come again, you will recognize me, for my voice has been with you all along. Do not look at the world with despair, for though darkness spreads, light grows stronger. I am not far from this world, I am in the hearts of those who still love, who still serve, who still believe. You, my child, are part of that light. Do not underestimate the power of your kindness, your prayers, your faith. A single prayer said with love can move mountains in heaven. A single act of mercy can turn away storms. You are not powerless, you are chosen. I did not call you to stand in fear. I called you to stand in faith. The night may seem long, but dawn is coming, and when it comes, I will wipe away every tear, and all that was broken will be made whole. Until that day, hold fast to me. The enemy will try to make you doubt, to distract you with the noise of this world, but my sheep know my voice. Listen for it, it is never harsh, never cruel. It speaks with love, with truth, with peace. Whenever you feel anxious, come back to me. Speak to me as you would to a friend. I do not require perfect words. I only ask for an honest heart. My child, the hour is near not to bring you fear, but to bring you fulfillment. I am gathering my children. I am calling them from every corner of the earth, from every background, from every season of life. This is not a time to hide your faith. It is a time to let it shine. Be gentle, but be bold. Love deeply, forgive quickly, pray constantly. Let the world see me through you. When you visit the sick, I am there. When you comfort the lonely, I am there. When you lift the fallen, I am there. Wherever love is shared, I am present. That is how my kingdom comes, one heart at a time, one soul awakened at a time. And now, my beloved one, listen closely. Do not fear what you hear in the world. Many voices will speak, some will promise peace. Others will spread panic. But remember, my peace is not like the world's peace. My peace is deeper, stronger, unshakable. When the storms of the world rise, anchor yourself in me. When the night grows darker, light your candle of prayer. When others give up, lift your eyes to heaven and whisper, Lord, I trust you. That simple prayer reaches my throne faster than any lightning across the sky. You are not forgotten. You are not too old, too tired, or too late. Every day you breathe, I still have a purpose for you. Speak to your children and your grandchildren of me. Tell them of my faithfulness. Let them know that I am real, that I am coming, and that I love them. Your words will not be lost. They will plant seeds that I myself will water. You may not see every fruit, but eternity will. My beloved, the time has come to return to simplicity, to faith, to prayer, to love. You do not need to understand all mysteries. You only need to walk with me one step at a time. When the world grows loud, withdraw into silence with me. When life feels heavy, place your burden in my hands. I am still the same God who parted seas, who healed the blind, who called Lazarus from the tomb. Do you not think I can bring peace to your heart? Trust me. I am already working in ways you cannot yet see. When the clock reaches that quiet hour, whether 3:00 a.m. or any moment of awakening, know this. I will be there, not as a stranger, but as the one who has loved you from before you were born. I will come to your heart like a soft wind, like a gentle light, like the embrace of peace that words cannot describe, and you will know that you are home. My dear one, never forget I did not create you for fear, but for love. I did not call you to hide, but to shine. I did not promise an easy road, but I promised I would walk it with you. Even when you do not feel me, I am closer than your breath. When you fall, I am the hand that lifts you. When you cry, I am the tear that touches your cheek. When you laugh, I am the joy within your spirit. I am with you always, so as this message ends, let your heart remain open. Tonight, when the world sleeps, I will come to you in silence, not to frighten you, but to fill you with peace. Be ready, not with fear, but with faith. Be ready, not with worry, but with love. Be ready, because I am coming not only to visit, but to dwell within you forever. And when the morning light appears, know that you have not simply heard a message, but received a promise. You are mine, and I am yours. Together we will face whatever comes. Together we will walk into eternity. Now, my child, rest in my peace. Let your heart be still. Let your mind be calm. And when you wake again, speak to me, for I will be waiting. My love never ends, my mercy never sleeps. You are safe, you are loved, you are mine forever. And now, before you go, I invite you to return tomorrow. For I have more to tell you, more to show you, more love to pour upon your soul. Tomorrow I will speak again another message, another light for your journey. Be ready, my beloved one. Be ready, for I am always coming to you again and again, and again until we are one forever.